And you said I'll need to talk to everybody again.
Yeah, I didn't do any of the social link stuff getting back here. Speaking of which, hey, we're back! Again! It's like Groundhog Day. Again!
So, after the last episode, I looked into it, and we can get the normal ending.
Which, I never got to this dungeon. I have no idea what to expect out of it.
Okay, I know Chie was right there, but...
You had Junes with Teddy and, Yosuke.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do them first, solely because I did them first last time. And I'm going to mash through the text, because...
I mean, you could just hit, start, I think, right? Doesn't that, fast forward? Or is it options? One of them has a fast forward option. I forget which it is. Triangle?
Yeah.
No, there's one. I was using it earlier when I was trying to get back through this stuff.
It seems triangle is the fastest, rather than me shoulder buttons, select, start. Nope.
None of them?
So
weird. I think I was hitting the, what is it called? The touchpad was what I was hitting, then that did it. But you don't have, you have a PS4 one or not a PS4 one?
I have a Logitech.
I meant, like, does it look like a PS4 controller?
No, it looks more like a PS1-2 style.
And that means you don't have one of those. Okay.
But I do have a center button for, like, Xbox. Because this is an Xbox, technically, controller.
Could maybe try that?
Nope.
I mean, you've got to be in dialogue for that to happen. Nope. Weird.
Nope. Okay. Actually, rapid fire tapping is... Okay, no. No. To get the ending, you should go no.
Did we hit yes the first time, or hit no and then go back manually?
No. I went no, and I saved because I felt like it would give me some kind of choice to go into the last dungeon. And I, unfortunately, if you remember from the last episode, saved over my save slot when I completed the game.
That part I remember, that's why I had to go through everything again.
Leave the shopping district. Go to Junes.
But Teddy.
You have no reason to come here anymore. The usual food court.
Oh, you just stepped in Teddy poo. Oh.
This is where you spend so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
I remember that time Nanako nearly died.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
Teddy, I stepped in your poo.
It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak!
There it is.
Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Oh. Maybe I'll just hold off until after this dialogue.
What's up?
I'm just going to bring up something I had earlier today. But this seems slightly important.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Chie, there's always Golden Week. I'll be back then, and then we can meet here. Pat.
And we'll bring Yosuke's wallet.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
So rather than like looking around town, you went like right back home after your last social link?
Yep.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Trying out a rumor.
Well, wasn't the rumor like you'll find your lover or whatever if you watch the Midnight Channel?
I believe that's what the gas station attendant said.
I don't know if they said it or if it was something we heard when we were walking our way into school or something.
I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Some guy with a long nose.
Like in... No, wait, no, I did look into Dancing All Night, and that's the Midnight Stage, which supposedly is completely different than the Midnight Channel.
Of course, it's a stage.
And, I know, like, something Midnight Channel in the Persona fighting games.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the hollow forest.
Which I saw was Mari's dungeon, right?
Yes, I believe so.
In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
And I was looking a little bit into Mari's dungeon and found out that it's special in the way that you can only use like items you find in the dungeon. I think.
It's been a while. I can't remember if that's the case or not. I'm gonna take your word that it is.
Reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
A man with a long nose.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
Stop saving. Oh! Interesting.
Huh.
This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
Hey, I want to join the team, guys!
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about. regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things.
And maybe because I believe it was Flowerheart, when they were in our chat, mentioned something about the gas station attendant, and then you said something about, like, oh, that idiot, but you said it in such a way that, and now you're saying you didn't get the true ending, so you might not have known. You unintentionally planted a seed in my mind of it being the gas station attendant having some sort of importance.
Ah, yes, Adachi's third,
You know what I mean?
partner.
First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case.
No, but I did find out at a later date. I think it was after we beat Adachi.
They all really were
I
separate.
looked like
They wouldn't fit together like this, right?
a little bit into like some of the other stuff, and I accidentally found out the gas station attendant was important, but I didn't look into it until like,
has to
the
be some
credits
kind of
when I found
conductor
out the
behind
big
everything.
twist.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? Seriously, just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
It was Mari! Quick, guys, we gotta go find her!
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Those are crispier than I thought they would be. I'm having all these brand fudge stripe cookies.
Okay.
Hey, this scheme.
And I know like regular fudge stripe aren't like super crunchy, but these are, and these are pretty good.
Better than regular?
I haven't had the regular in a while, so I can't compare them one to one. And secondly, these are mint.
Interesting. I don't know how...
They do taste reminiscent of a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie.
Again, I don't
The
know.
whole thing about filling both worlds.
I haven't
with
had them
fog,
Thin Mint in forever, so I don't remember if I
turning
actually
mankind
care
into
or
shadows.
like them or not. I want to say I do.
Someone's behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
What is it? The...
Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Oh man, I wonder if you can go shopping now.
Ellipses.
Ellipses, huh?
So, the next step is to go to the floodplain. Because Dojima will supposedly be here. Or is Dojima...
Down by the river?
Probably.
There he is.
Hey!
Did you already meet all your friends?
It doesn't say what to choose here, so I'm guessing this seems more logical.
What's this all of a sudden? The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant.
The who?
When I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
And then I completely forgot about him.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
That's because he only comes out on the rainy days.
And Dojima works constantly.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick.
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick?
Nanako, that was a year ago.
You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
So, we need to complete this dungeon
In one day.
in one day. Which I saw is also the deal with Mario's dungeon.
I mean, you
Well,
can't
you're
go
up to
anywhere
it.
in Mari's
Come back
case.
home
You're
early.
stuck where you're
Right.
at.
There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
And not saying that it's impossible to clear a normal dungeon in one day.
I did
It's
it
just
through
that-
most of my playthrough.
Oh, you did?
Oh, constantly. Because then you have more time to spend with social links. That's what I
Completely-
suggested you to do in the first place.
Okay.
Mm. And I think most of my dungeoning took like 2 days, maybe 3.
Sometimes more. There were more.
Oh, really? Okay.
You were doing like 3 floors, and then you'd stop, and then 3 floors, and then stop at certain points.
Hmm.
There's some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Oh,
Oh, hey, rain.
I thought I understand would be the right answer, so, wait for me.
Okay.
And now to talk to the gas station attendant.
The who?
So, before we go there, I had some delicious curry for dinner. I know you're not a big fan. Was I supposed to do something else? Oh. Velvet Room first. Because Igor has something to say.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you.
It was one of my favorites, Java curry, and I had it like with eggplant, cabbage, onion, tofu, and I'm blanking on bell pepper, onion, eggplant, tofu. I'm blanking on the fifth vegetable in there, but it was very good, and halfway through I thought, who needs meat when it's this delicious?
What?
I know you're not a fan of Japanese curry that much.
Who needs meat when it's this delicious?
Yes.
Well, right there would mean that Chie's never going to be with you. Those words would end that relationship instantly.
Tofu, eggplant, cabbage, bell pepper, and onion. Okay.
Yeah, you said no meat. Chie
Yeah,
ends the relationship right there. It's over.
This is me, Brandon, saying this, not you saying this.
This is absolutely you saying this. You have a girlfriend on your desk now. She's walking out the door as we speak.
She's actually on my nerd shelf in the corner of my office.
She is leaving you right now.
Well-mannered young man, we are most obliged to your kindness. But there is no need to show such consideration. We are here to serve you. Or is there something on your mind that led you here subconsciously?
Yes, Igor.
I don't have enough personas. Give me more.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing. Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
I know, but couldn't I thank you beforehand? Because, Igor, you helped!
Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
No question, and I know that you didn't play 3, and you haven't gone through 5, and I'm not too sure if he appears in 1 and 2, but is Igor some sort of god, or like
I have no idea.
An
Okay.
orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies and shines upon the truth.
I can tell you this, he's not in, like, Shin Megami Tensei, where all of your personas are straight-up gods of some kind.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not sure.
Because he just created this magic orb of truth or whatever.
I mean, he repaired whatever those shards were is what made this, is my understanding.
The orb of sight.
Orb, give me sight beyond
Truth
sight.
is a thing which only appears to
Thunder!
those who have
Thunder!
observed and
Thundercats!
considered
Ho!
the choice.
Thunder Investigation Team, go.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
Oh,
Now
man.
go to the place where everything began.
Igor's just like, I'm gonna give you a little push, and then I get to see what happens. Does this boulder make it all the way down the hill? I want to know.
Oh! It began... Oh!
I mean, Dojima said it was going to.
So that's why you decided to come out. Hello? First, what are you talking about? Oh, sorry. Is this about the part-time job? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have an opening yet. You know Adachi.
Who?
Oh, the serial murderer suspect. A real tragedy, wasn't it? But that case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Can I help you with something else? Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I may have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. Ellipses. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came into the town. So I greeted them by saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it?
Oh, nothing.
What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to the town, and the same thing I did to what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something bothering you? About when we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's go drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Itachi, Nanatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had the potential. But having said that, I'm rather surprised.
So the last battle wasn't enough for you? He
Wait,
does
what?
certainly have the powers I was expecting.
That's weird.
What?
Her portrait, or I guess his portrait, has different colored hair than the model. The model looks like it's gray. Here it looks like a black. Or like a dark brown.
For your special potential, of course.
I know it's a her because it is...
It is a her then. Okay. 'Cause I feel like you said his
Friends
earlier.
were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why
Well,
they're here now with their awakened
Everybody
powers.
says it's a guy, but with it being Izanami, and I know gods really have no gender, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But Izanami is technically kind of female, so that's why. And I might be wrong, but I thought the attendant was voiced in the beginning.
I don't remember. I don't even remember this portrait.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you just like
Oh, crap, sorry.
this.
When you first came into town, I gave your power a gentle push, just like this.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Or both. Or folding claims to boost my understanding.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student. You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
That accounts for others.
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
Like, the word few makes me think it's more than Adachi and Namatame. Because that would mean it's a couple, not a few. So who else?
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
Potentially, whoever the human villain is in Dancing All Night and the
True. I
fighting
hadn't considered
games?
those. Ultimax is canon. I don't think the dancing games are.
And I found out that Ultimax is not a re-release and upgraded Arena. It's actually the sequel to Arena.
Interesting that they're not releasing Arena to begin with, then.
No, it goes Arena and then Arena Ultimax, which is the sequel.
No, what I'm saying is that they re-released Ultimax on PC and on other platforms, but not Arena.
Oh.
At least not that I've seen.
And I may be misreading because I was like, okay, what's Ultimax? And that takes place the day after Arena. So whether it is a continuation of the story, or I didn't look into it enough.
Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
Did you not see him stealing all of those golden hands? This man is nothing but greed.
But I needed the money for meat for Chie, and shoes for Chie, and weapons for everybody else. But shoes for Chie.
And yet you never bought the maid costume for Chie.
Or the swimsuits.
Or the swimsuits.
am Izunami. Amino ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
And from what you tell me, also Mari?
I believe so. I don't know if that's an aspect, like, of that, but maybe.
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
So I guess next time on Persona 4 Golden, the epilogue, we will head into Izanami's dungeon?
I guess so.